been a while since we last saw each other like this, huh? I've been focusing more on short form content, but I think it's time for me to come back. It's been 5 years, and a lot of things have changed in those 5 years. More specifically, LPS are back, and even though my mascot is, well, not a G2 LPS, you guys know how much I love LPS in general, so this is very exciting for me. I live somewhere that has a Target nearby now, and, well, I might have gotten a little bit carried away today. I got not one, not two, but 3 different sets today. I know that you guys are just as excited as I am, so why don't we get into it? I think I'll get started with the Disco Nights play pack. The thing I'm most excited about with this is the Great Dane, obviously. This is the only other Great Dane that I own, and I love him. Like, Great Danes are my favorite mold, so, you know, it's kind of exciting. So, without further ado, let me break out the scissors and get to work with this. Comes with a bit of a backdrop. Pretty cute if you ask me. And then these are the pets, of course, in the plastic, but, you know. I think I'll actually do this off camera because it's just gonna take forever to cut all of these ties off and stuff.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So this is what all it came with. Something really interesting that I noticed when I was setting this up is the disco ball catches the light on both of my lamps, so I thought that was really interesting. It works like an actual disco ball. So this is our little Great Dane friend. Something I noticed about him is he seems to be missing a little bit of paint here on his nose, but that's a very easy fix. I make my own customs and stuff, so I can absolutely fix that. But otherwise, he looks perfect. Like, I have no other complaints. The bunny and the peacock also look, like, fabulous. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the bunny, like the paint on the hair and like around her eye are kind of metallic-y, which is something that I noticed that they're doing on Wave 3, and I love it. I really hope that they continue to do it. Basic Fun is really stepping up their game, and like, oh look, even her tail even like has it. It's a little more noticeable here. But I really hope that Basic Fun keeps doing this because I absolutely adore it. It's also up here on the little crest on the peacock. So, I just love the pearly accents on these. Wait a minute. The Great Dane, the white paint around the eye is also pearly. Oh my god, I just keep discovering new things about these. I just wanted to do a bit of a comparison with an original G2 Great Dane and a G7 Great Dane, and I personally think that they're both amazing. I mean, what can you expect? It's my favorite mold. So I'm sure that you guys are curious about these tubes that are behind me. Could we pull the camera a little closer? It's kind of far away. Okay, thanks, that's way better. Anyway, about these tubes, they're supposed to be like the trios that we got in the last 2 waves. But for some reason they decided to make them mystery. At the very least, there's a little bit of a trick that can tell you which ones are in which tube. If you look at the top of the tube, you'll see that the paw prints are different colors. According to someone on an LPS Discord server that I'm in, this pink one contains the Cocker Spaniel, ant, and turtle, and this one contains the owl, deer, and fox. So we will see if that is true in a minute. I didn't get the green one, but the green one is supposed to contain the horse, rooster, and dog, I think? So we'll see if that's true in a minute. I'm gonna start with the pink one, and I'll get back to you in a minute once I cut off all the tape because it's a nightmare to get it out of the packaging. So I've cut off the tape. There's definitely bound to be more tape in here. There's a lot of plastic. Let's see if this is correct. So the first one is a Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, I was right. The person on Discord was right. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is actually my first ever Cocker Spaniel mold, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I see no defects here, which is amazing. Basic Fun, you're doing amazing work. Look at that bobble, it looks amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. And then let's get the other two. Let's see. We've got, of course, our ant. It's a nice shade of pink. I do like the ants. They're not my favorite, but I do like them. And then last but not least, we have a turtle. I think this is a petriplet mold from like back when they did petriplets. I never had any petriplets when I was a kid, so you know, it's kind of nice to have this one. It's kind of funny looking, but it's cute anyway. And then last but not least, we get an accessory. I think we're supposed to get two, but I wouldn't know where the other one is. I will go check in the packaging and then let you know if I'm missing one. Okay, actually, yeah, we are missing two. I don't know what happened, but I found them. They were still in the wrapping, so, you know, I had to go look for them. So I see no defects with this set, no noticeable, like to me, paint defects. I'm really happy about that because the last wave, it seems like we got a lot of paint defects and people were like missing pets in their stuff, and Basic Fun just really had to get their act together, and I think they're doing that, so that's good. And I'm really happy that the paw print trick worked because I was really worried about that. And last but not least, we have this orange one. I cut the tape because, you know, it was just gonna be a nightmare to do that on camera. Let's pull this out. Okay, we do have 3 pets in here. Let's see what we got in this one. We have, first, a deer. Yeah, the paw print trick does work. We got a deer and a little mouse toy, it looks like. This is actually so cute. Like, just reminds me of Valentine's Day. If it would ever, like, focus for me, please. Thank you. Gosh, she's just adorable. Like, the heart motif. I live for it. And then, what else do we have? Oh, it's an owl. I love the owls. I mean, look at that face. It's a face only a mother could love. Anyway, we got some apples with that owl. For some reason, I have so many apples. And last but not least, let's see. We got a fox with some peanuts. I love the fox. Not sure why the peanuts, but okay. This is such a naturalistic design, and I just love it when Basic Fun does stuff like this. You know, like, of course we're gonna have, like, funky colored designs because kids love them, but when it comes to natural colors, it can't be beat. Overall, this set, one of my favorites. Well, except for that thing.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
And this is everybody. As a girl who grew up without any main 5s, this makes me insanely happy. And, well, I want to thank Basic Fun for doing this kind of stuff. Not sponsored, but I would like to be. Hit me up, Basic Fun. I think that by Basic Fun giving us some new, interesting molds, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Variety's just gonna keep going up, and we're gonna see more interesting designs and molds, and gosh, I'm just so happy that LPS is back. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok if you would like to follow me there. It's been a wild weekend for TikTok, but I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, and before I go, here are all the codes. I really don't care about them.